What's up, guys? What's going on? I'm Paul. This is Pauline Theology's Daily Devotional, and we're going over the book of John. We're in John chapter 18, 33, and 34. We're about to enter into a discussion between Pilate and Jesus. So if you haven't read it yet, go ahead and stop the tape, see what it has to say, come back, and we're going to answer some questions. If you've already read it, man, it's time to answer them questions, guys. It's time to answer them questions, man. So what's going on? What's happening? We talked about Jesus entering into the time of his passion, and we have him on trial with the Jews, and then they've handed him over to Pilate, and now he's on trial with the Romans. And Pilate went out and talked to the Jews. They said, nah, you trying by your law. Pilate goes back in, and he's now talking to Jesus. So Pilate is having a conversation with the sovereign Lord. And he asked the question, man. He says, are you the king of the Jews? And Jesus answered, and he said, do you say this, or does someone else say this? So what's this saying about God? Well, it's saying that God is the God of everybody. Jesus is the king and the sovereign Lord over all peoples. We've got Pilate, who is a Greek, or Roman, actually. I'm sorry, not Greek. Roman, and he is talking about king of the Jews. But Jesus is kind of about to make it too as well, because we're going to see in the next verse something that Pilate replies back. But he is asserting himself in a condition to say, is this what you say? Are you claiming me as king? He is sovereign Lord of all people. That's who Jesus is. What's this say about man? That we have to make the choice. Whoever we are, whatever nationality, race, gender, we have to make this choice, because he asked the question, is this what you say? Or someone else tell you this? So, it's still good, though, I think, that even if it's someone else tells you, that we have to respond to the thing that we have been told. You see, Pilate could go either way here from hearing that. If he says it was, because I'm not going to spoil it, but if he says that he heard it from someone else, or this is what he thinks. Because if he heard it from someone else, that could be the start of how he claims Jesus as king in his own life. What's this say? I'm sorry. So how do we apply these truths to our lives? Well, first off, we have to recognize the domain of the reign of the king. Once we recognize that he is king, and we're going to see what kind of kingdom he has here in the next coming verses, but once we recognize that he is king, then we have to make the decision to either live under his reign and rule, or rebel the sovereign rule of Jesus. So make that decision today. Take the time, sit down, think about the reign and the rule of Jesus, and then make your decision, man. See, that's what it is to trust in Jesus. That's what it is to place all of who you are into his hands, is recognizing the sovereign reign and rule of Jesus. I appreciate you guys for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.